Wake up, Airsofters! Stop sleeping on these amazing Airsoft guns. Every gun in this video has something amazing to offer. Great performance at a ludicrous price or features that you can't find anywhere else. So we seriously won't be needing one of these. Every one of them is slept on. These are all Airsoft guns that don't get enough love, and you should strongly reconsider adding one of them to your Airsoft collection. Let's get into it. First up is a rifle that fits the role of not being just another M4 while still using the same magazine and similar ergonomics. The G&G GK5C is a replica of the Swedish military's standard issue infantry rifle, the AK5C. This thing is a modified FNC from FN that uses AR pattern magazines and is always a head turner. It's the kind of gun where people will come up to you between games and ask what it is, and you get to explain the entire Swedish military procurement process whether they wanted you to or not. Next is a platform that is based on a platform which already flies under the radar, which is the DE or Double Eagle UTR-45. It harkens back to the HK UMP-45 and uses UMP magazines, features a Falcon 2 gearbox with a programmable MOSFET, an AR-style set of controls, and a look that is genuinely unlike anything else on the field. It's got plenty of rail space and customization options. You know, this thing looks surprisingly similar to an LWRC SMG-45. Actually, so does the G&G PCC-45. It's becoming kind of a thing. You take UMP-style magazines, magwells, and you wrap it in a more modern, streamlined body with better accessory attachment options, and you've got a platform that makes people stop and ask, wait, what is that on the field? If this silhouette is calling to you, the Double Eagle UTR-45 is honestly one of the best bang for your buck ways to get into this platform. Now these are classic, and I don't think they get nearly the respect they deserve. This is the LCT LK33. It's a replica of the HK33, which is basically the 5.56 little brother of the G3. You've seen this platform in more places than you probably realize. It showed up in Leon the Professional, The Thing, and if you've played Rainbow Six Siege, you know it was the AR-33. LCT's build quality is about as close to the real feel as you're going to get in Airsoft without spending actual firearm money. And it's got that satisfying clunk every time you release the action. The one thing to know going in, it runs on proprietary HK33 style magazines, so plan accordingly. But if you want something with history, weight, and the look that nobody else on your field is running, the LK33 is where it's at. Side note, if you want something in the same family as the LK33, but you want something more compact, the LK53, also offered from LCT, is an excellent way to do so, and it's kind of more MP5 length. In fact, I have heard rumors that the LK53 can actually take MP5 style front handguards, so might be a way to do kind of like a big body MP5. And if you're a fan of the Rock and Lock magazine, the AK style, then you really should own one of these. This is a Sharps Bros AK. It uses standard AK magazines, but it's got an AR style buffer tube and stock, and a really cool lightweight machined aluminum receiver that makes it look super slick and futuristic. It comes in 3 handguard lengths, 5.4, 9, and 13.5 inch. And between the pick rail and the M-LOK slots, you've got plenty more accessory real estate than most AKs could ever dream of. These are ready to go right out of the box, or you can upgrade them to the moon and back with just about any part because of their version 3 gearbox. If you're an AK guy who wants something a little bit different, or you're an AR guy who's been curious about the Rock and Lock magazines, the MB47 is genuinely one of the coolest ways to bridge that gap. It's reliable, sharp looking, and a blast to shoot. Speaking of Rock and Lock magazines, if you're a gun person, there is no way you haven't heard of the quote-unquote right arm of the free world, the FAL. If you've ever gone down a forgotten weapons rabbit hole at 2 in the morning, this one's for you. Super easy to work on and upgrade for you techs out there, and these ones specifically have been updated with a full-length top rail and M-LOK handguard, bringing a classic platform into the modern era without losing any of that old school charm. It's a really good alternative to other big body 308 caliber Airsoft replicas, and honestly, it's a little understated, which is probably exactly why you never see very many of these out in the wild. All right, it's time to round out this list. That's right, you knew it was coming. I knew it was coming. I had to throw at least one M4. I'm sorry, but hear me out. This is not kind of a standard M4. This is a Lancer Systems L15 Defense, and it comes with a real carbon fiber handguard, which is not something you see at this price point, or it's something you have to later customize yourself. It is lightweight, strong, and available in different barrel lengths to fit your needs, and has a flared mag well that actually makes a difference when you're reloading under pressure. It looks like an M4 at a glance, but the details set it apart from everything else that is a sea of clones in ways that are subtle but genuinely noticeable when you know what you're looking at. Sometimes the right tool for the job is just an M4. I'm sorry, it's a good one. So what do you think? Did we miss anything? Let us know in the comments which platforms you think the community has been sleeping on. Honestly, there is a lot of them out there. We should do a part 2. Happy airsofting. See you guys on the field.